Hey, how's it going, you guys? Your boy Pastor Darius here. I'm very excited. So, today we're going to be reading again from the Ethiopian Bible. We're going to be doing chapter 7 this time. So, let's go ahead, hop right into it, huh? And uh, again, this is from Ethiopian Bible. So, this is the literal standard version. It's a little bit different than probably what you're used to if you're reading like King James or NIV. This is direct translation from the Aramaic and Greek directly into English. So there's no added meaning or interpretation, which is what you get in a lot of these other biblical Bibles out there. Translations of the Bible. They have committees that decided what is acceptable, what is canonical, and what is not. So let's go ahead, hop in, all right? And Yahweh says to Noah, "Come, you and all your house into the ark, for I have seen you are righteous before me in this generation. You take 7 pairs from all the clean beasts to yourself, a male and its female, and of the beasts which are not clean, 2 a male and its female. Also 7 pairs from each bird of the heavens, a male and a female, to keep alive seed on the face of all the earth. For after 7 more days I am sending rain on the earth for 40 days and 40 nights, and have wiped away all the substance that I have made from off the face of the ground." Now, I want to pause here because we recently, there was this huge thing that was going on in Africa. There was a guy, they call this guy Noah, and he had built an ark. And then he got like all these donations from random people because, he had predicted that at the end of the year in 2025 that there was going to be a flood. And, because of wickedness and all that stuff that's happening around the world, right? And the issue with this guy and what he was saying and his prediction was that in this very word that we're reading, God says after he flooded the earth, later on we'll read this, right? And I think it's like, maybe chapter 8 or 9 we'll read where God says that, he makes a promise to man. He says, "I will never do this thing again. I will never flood the earth again." And the issue was that all those people who believed, and there were so many people who they got scammed. They donated money, and then that guy went and bought himself a Mercedes Benz. You know what I'm saying? I think actions speak louder than words. You know what I'm saying? Like if somebody goes and they buy a Mercedes Benz, bro, ain't finna be no use of a Mercedes Benz if the whole world finna get flooded. You know what I'm saying? Crazy, bro, crazy. Anyway, okay, so keep alive, blah blah, and okay, off the face of, okay, let's go back to number 4. For all 7 more days I am sending rain on the earth for 40 days and 40 nights, and have wiped away all substance that I have made from off the face of the ground. And Noah does according to all that Yahweh has commanded him. And Noah is a son of 600 years. And the flood of waters has been on the earth. And Noah goes, and his sons, and his wife, and his sons' wives with him into the ark, out of the presence of the waters of the flood, from the clean beast, and from the beast that is not clean, and from the bird, and of everything that is creeping on the ground. They have come to Noah 2 by 2 into the ark, and a male and a female, as God has commanded Noah. And it comes to pass after 7 days that waters of the flood have been on the earth, in the 600th year of the life of Noah, in the 2nd month, on the 17th day of the month. On this day, all the fountains of the great deep have been broken up, and the network of the heavens has been opened, and the shower is on the earth for 40 days and 40 nights. On this very same day, Noah and Shem and Ham and Japheth, sons of Noah, and Noah's wife, and the three wives of his sons with them went into the ark, they and every living creature after its kind, and every beast after its kind, and every creeping thing that is creeping on the earth after its kind, and every bird after its kind, every bird, every wing. And they come to Noah into the ark, two by two, of all the flesh in which is a living spirit. And they that are coming in, male and female, of all flesh, have come in as God has commanded him. And Yahweh closes it for him. And the flood is on the earth for 40 days, and the waters multiply and lift up the ark, and it is raised up from off the earth, and the waters are mighty and multiply exceedingly on the earth. And the ark goes on the face of the waters, and the waters have been very, very mighty on the earth. And all the high mountains are covered, which are under the whole heavens. The waters prevailed from above the mountains and cover them 15 cubits. And all flesh expires that is moving on the earth, among bird and among living and livestock, and among beast and among every teeming thing which is teeming on the earth, and all mankind, all in whose nostrils is breath of a living spirit, of all that is in the dry land have died. And all the substance that is on the face of the ground is wiped away, from man to beast, to creeping thing, and to bird of the heavens. Indeed, they are wiped away from the earth, and only Noah is left, and those who are with him in the ark. And the waters are mighty on the earth for 150 days. Yep. And that is chapter 7. Wow. Whew, that was pretty long, eh? Seems like they were, they explained all that happened. We seen that they got on the ark, all the animals, 7 males, 7 females. They said beast. They had birds up on that thing, bro. Oh, man. Now they preparing for I think the easy part was getting getting everybody up on that dog. The hard part was what comes next. You know what I'm saying? Like 40 days and 40 nights with a whole bunch of animals, all different creatures, lions, tigers, bears, and alligators, crocodiles, and all type of stuff up on that dog. You know what I'm saying? Dang, bro. It must have been anarchy up on that dog. Anyway, you guys, I want to thank you for tapping in. We're just going through, man. Honestly, I just enjoy reading God's word. I don't know about you guys, but I like knowing that there is logic and reasoning inside of creation. Things happen for a reason, and that's why I'm here. That's why I'm doing this, is because I'm here to discover why things happened and what happened, the fact is that there is structure inside of creation, all creation. There is structure inside of all creation. And that structure is God, man. God's the one who created science, math. You know what I'm saying? God was the first scientist. You know what I'm saying? Like, real talk, bro. God was the first mathematician. God is the creator of mathematics. All the stuff that we're discovering, we're just discovering what God has created. You know what I'm saying? It's new to us, but just because we didn't know it existed doesn't mean that it didn't exist. You know what I'm saying? We just didn't know about it. You know what I'm saying? So all the new scientific advancements that man is discovering, you know what I'm saying? Like all new chemicals and stuff. Bro, those chemicals existed before, buddy. You know what I'm saying? Like, they was here. You know what I'm saying? We just didn't know about it. Anyway, your boy Pastor Darius, man. You guys don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. If you guys want to watch, I've already read up to this is now we're the 7. That means I did 6 more before this. You can go scroll through and find those other 6 readings. Yeah, man. I'm gonna be reading so I'm gonna start doing 2 or 3, trying to do 2 or 3 of these every single week. Lock in, you guys. Thanks for watching. It's your boy Pastor Darius. Catch you guys on the next one. Peace.